And it says we're live. Give you a little wave to let you know I'm here. Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing? What I'm going to do, look, we've got Brother Slufferins here as well. Look, here we go. How you doing, Brother Slufferin? You good?
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, not too bad, buddy. Not too bad. So, you've got lots of hats. I'm interested. Fill me in. How you doing, Bernard? I'm going to throw a link in the chat if you want to join. The option is there. There you go. There's a link. Sounds like you've been busy today, buddy.
Yeah, I've been doing my thing.
It's funny you say that because I'm a little bit happy with myself because I've managed to get some of my city done and I like how I've done it. So yeah, it was either do a video or do a stream, and well, the streams come up. But yeah, at the moment I'm just tinkering. I'm not doing nothing excessive. I did build a castle earlier though. Says I didn't do nothing excessive. Yeah, build a castle. But yeah, no, I'm getting there. If you give us a second, Bernard, I'll turn the camera up the room a bit so you can see. I don't know how good my camera is. There's a little bit more of the city. Continues up. And there you can see Assembly Square. The diner. Hey Will, how you doing? There's a link in the chat if you want to join. Feel free. As long as you behave. We don't want no terrorists in our stream. But yeah, no, the offer's there. I see you. I see you. I did like the idea of a top hat, buddy. When you said about top hat, I've got to show you. Let me take his axe out of his hand. Yeah. Can you see that one, Sloth?
Mm-hmm.
He's got like spooky eyes, a beard, but he's got the top hat, and I do like the top hat. Ever since I see Lego the Maniacs one, I've wanted one. So yeah, that's the one. I've got the Knight's helmet as well, but I do like the top hat. I think, yeah. See, again, when you said hat shop, that triggered me straight away, Sloth. I was like, yeah, you got to build a hat shop, man. So there's got to be a hat shop. Because if you got Brett's Builds in your city, I'll be one of your best customers because I'm hat mad. And I mean, I'm hat mad in real life as well. I've got about 20 hats behind me. So hat shop is definitely a good addition. A different addition as well because there's no longer hat shop. So, you know, the one in Slough City would kill the market. There's no other shop that sells hats. And as we know, we like to be unique, buddy, don't we? So,
well, if we're not unique, there's no reason to tune into our channels instead of somebody else's channels.
This is it. This is it.
I figure people already have done a good job of covering the same stuff, so yeah, I'm going to stick to different stuff.
Well, this is it. We got everybody for the news, for the what's coming out, for the price guide, for the vintage knowledge. But the one thing that, okay, Will, no problem. Again, you know, if you get your mic sorted, the offer's there. I'm quite fortunate because my mic is built into my webcam, which is a cheap £10 webcam that I found upstairs. And I say it every time because it just does me wonders. I might actually buy another one for the other end of the city. But yeah, no, there's quite pleased with my little city today. I've chopped and changed it all around and backwards and forwards it and moved plates about, and yeah, got quite a bit done.
See
The
my
trouble
pile
is,
of weapons.
then could I be so brave as to say maybe what you need, Sloth,
Wait,
rather than
that's not all. There's another one.
rather than a gun shop? Why don't you
Wait,
make
that's not all. There's more.
You sure you didn't buy Star Wars?
Not sure what that is. Cool piece. Oh, all kinds of cool pieces. Oh, wait. Here's another sword.
Sloth's just pulling them all out the bag here. I will say this, I've been sorting a few figures as well, and I don't know if you can see, Sloth, the guy I just showed you with the top hat, look at the axe he's got. I don't know if you can see. And what I've done was I give both the Jokers have now got guns of types. And as you say, I don't really, I've got a couple of guns and a few swords and things like that, but I don't tend to. I don't know if you can see there that they got guns now. Well, the evil one's got the crossbow.
Yep.
He's one to be worried about. But yeah, I give a couple of them weapons just for the sake of it. They're baddies. Baddies have to have weapons.
Just simply a katana shop. There's enough here for 2 katana shops.
Well, there may
And it's
be.
not like I don't also have other weapons that, have accumulated, as I've been collecting.
The katana shop, wouldn't it be wise to get a Chinese person? I've actually got one somewhere.
I don't know.
Got face
Maybe.
mask on and everything.
I mean, what makes them Chinese? They put on a Chinese hat? I have a Chinese hat. I mean, everybody's yellow colored.
Yeah, you need a Master Wu now. He's one of the Ninjago people.
Oh, well. If there are other sets that have as many cool pieces as this does, I might go ahead and get a Mr. Wu or whatever you said.
Mr. Wu is the white old guy with a beard in Ninjago. Sloth. I don't know much about it, buddy. My knowledge is very, very limited. But yeah, I think that's correct. Anyway, if not, I'm sure somebody will drop a comment telling me. Oh, look, we've got a new house. House in the making. Look, Sloth's got storage tubs as well. I noticed on Insta that you was playing with your lights.
Mm-hmm.
Good man. That's what
I like the color of them.
Mike?
They have they're like blue. Here, I'll turn it on. Let's see it.
Mike, there's a link in the chat if you'd like to join, buddy. I did look for you on my Insta, but I haven't got you. So if you want to join, there's a link there. You're more than welcome. We're just talking about city and chilling, and yeah.
Won't that look cool?
Yeah, that looks, and like you said, buddy, they're quite they're quite looming, aren't they? They're definitely potent.
Nice color to them.
Yeah, definitely potent. And what technique are you using there, Sloth? Can you explain it for the people, please?
Okay. What I have here is just a string of battery-operated LED, like fairy lights, Christmas lights, that I picked up for $1 at the Dollar Tree. 2 AA batteries, and it comes with 10 lights. and each one of them will fit nicely into a crap. There we go. Can be held with a pin.
Look at that, people. Don't be going buying no lights off of eBay. You can do it at home for half the price. Light your buildings up. That's today's Tuesday hot tip, that is, Sloth.
I don't think I have them back here yet, but let's stick it through here and see. That's one of those lights in there.
Look at that.
So I figure with some fiddling, I can have some lights downtown in Sloth City.
That's it. That's it. Why not? Why not, Sloth? And like you said, at $1 a time, and you've already got most of the Technic bits anyway, because most Lego builders have them Technic bits. Even if you don't have Technic, you have them bits.
Yeah, they don't fit as like where the head of it means that they don't easily get, they won't go through. So I'm going to have to use something else to make sure that it stays there, but I figure I can work it out. Even if I used them by looping the cords and holding it that way.
Yeah. Still, hot tip here, hot tip. Don't go and buy lighting kits. Go and get some fairy lights from the dollar shop.
And make them work.
Yeah.
I can make them work.
Well, it's not that. That is Tuesday's hot tip. Because if you go and do that and save yourself £50-60 on a lighting set, as I well know, because I've got a couple of modulars, they're very expensive. That's not an expensive way. You can go and buy more sets then. You've got £59 left to play with, haven't you?
I did put one in.
Yeah.
Go.
So you've seen it here first, people. Light up your buildings without spending a fortune. Yeah. I like that little tip. I'll show you a bit of what we've been doing here. Put that Wonder Woman satellite dish up the back.
Alternatively, all I need is alternatively, I can do something like this and build a hole in the back of the wall that gives a little bit more space.
Well, this is it. This is it.
Because that will give me plenty of room. That fits through there with no issues.
Well, that's it. That's it. Whatever works best for you.
It just means that I might be doing a little bit of rebuilding on each of the back walls. But it also means that I can do it. I know that I can do it without having more of those Technic pieces, which is, you know, what was going to be the limiting factor.
Yeah, yeah. That's it. You don't have to depend on how many you got. You can just work around it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I love about you, Sloth. You're so out the box with your thinking, buddy. You don't let anything stop you, especially the fact that you ain't got the parts. You know, like you say, it's easy to have what I've got because a lot of it's sets. And like what I do is I build half of it and then build the other half myself. You know, there's the few modulars, but there's also a few modular buildings, as you can see, that I've built myself. And I love that. I wish I could build more modulars. Yeah.
These are the drawers that I bought today. Got them at Walmart, and when I got them up to the register, they were trying to ring them up at like $12.97. I said, "Oh no, no." They were on a shelf and it said $6.97. If you're going to charge me, double that, I'm not buying them. Take them off of the ticket and take them back yourself. I don't want them. At which point they agreed to do the price override because that's what they were marked. So it took a little bit of putting my foot down to get them at the price that they were being advertised for on the shelf, but I got them. So
yeah, no, that's it. It's about holding your guns. If you know that they're one price, I mean, I can tell you, Sloth, yeah? I went shopping with the missus the other day, and I had a tracksuit on, buddy, and the security guard followed me around Sainsbury's. Do you know what I mean? I don't mind, Sloth. I was in, like, nearly over £200 worth of clothes. If I'm in Sainsbury's, I'm not going to steal from a supermarket, am I? For God's sake. But he followed me around like I was a criminal. I said to the wife, if he does it again next time we go in there, I'll walk up to him and have a little word and say, look, excuse me, mate, don't judge a book by its cover. These shops have no rights. We're the customers, mate, and we know our rights.
Well, it's profiling, and it's illegal pretty much everywhere, but they do it anyway.
Yeah, this is it. But no, I might build this houseboat. I just don't know. Don't even know. To me, I keep saying I don't think it should be a houseboat. I think it should be a modular, but I'm not going digging through all my parts drawers this time of night. I just haven't got the energy. Plus, I've been doing city all day, and yeah, it takes a lot of planning. There's the 3-in-1 boat. Hi, Brick Bunnies, how you doing? There is a link in the chat if you'd like to join. We're just talking about city life and just having a Tuesday.
Hello to Brick Bunnies TV. I'm just now looking at the chat.
It's cool, buddy. You've been pulling out your war arsenal. Look. I will agree with you. The Ninjago does have a lot of weapons in it. I have
That's
one.
The thing. It's like if I'm not going to have a weapons store, I'm going to have a lot of really useless accessories because it's not like everybody's going to be carrying those around town.
I mean, again, on a different note, Sloth, it could give you means to do a Chinese style building. It would require a lot of parts, but like a dojo or something. Oh, and we lost Sloth. Well, I'll hold the fork down. Possibly issues with the phone. That's the general consensus. We're going to have to get... There we go. Sloth's back. There we go.
Sorry, I'm on my phone.
Buddy. Damn that wrong button.
Well, I was trying to get back to where I could see the screen, and the only thing it gave me was a back arrow, and it back arrowed me out of the chat room.
Hey, Brixish, how you doing? If you're not in your special room, Brixish, there is a link in the chat if you'd like to join. I don't know which one of the 3 builds to build. I had to go and open the box, didn't I?
Oh, that's right. There they are.
I did notice you had some new funky characters, buddy. When I watched the video, I was like, wow. It's quite a few, yeah. Oh, well, see, I don't really like any of them.
Yes.
Gamers
Ninjago Gamers Market. And 218 pieces is 9 minifigures, 3 like playset builds. One of them is, as I said, the hat store sort of deal. One of them is some sort of a gaming arena that I know nothing about. And then one of them is Mr. Katana Man, who I called Mr. Resting Bitch Face. The Shogun looking dude. He looks kind of like Worf on Star Trek.
Yeah, he does. Always got the Yeah, no, I haven't had much chance to speak to you either. I also commend you on the 360 walk around. I like that you can get behind things now.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a lot of space. It's just enough for me to get back here. So I can get the angle all the way around.
There you go, guys. Full view of Sloth City. Look at that. Plenty of planes for the airport. I've been doing some eBay searching, buddy, because I've got me Christmas money coming soon, and obviously I want to get long before the post starts going mental. So
yeah, I've been looking at stuff. Haven't made any big decisions.
Yeah, same. But that's a good thing about looking, you know. We're a little bit ahead of ourselves, so you know. It's not quite Christmas yet. I've got my birthday to come. Slough City view. Look at it. It's so colourful. You just can't help but love Slough City. Wow, Lego Mike, that's a lot of meals plates, buddy. He says I almost got my meals plates done 18, 48 by 48 grey base plates. Wow. The 48 by 48 is the extra large base plate. I don't look. Can we not look at the theme park, please? Because I've got one up the end of the room in the drawer, Slough, and I've got no room to set it up. The ambulance up the hospital there. Oh, look, the police bike's still there. Well, I take it he's still getting his pizza, yeah?
Yeah, I haven't moved anybody around today, I don't think.
That's why I love watching your videos, buddy, because it's like, yeah.
Well, I did move somebody. Well, they moved anyway.
Yeah, they were by the jukebox.
And now they are still dancing their little butts off, and now they're on the bus.
You see it here first, people. Love City. Live and direct.
New car.
Ooh, look at that one.
That's a Technic car that I got for my partner to have something to build.
Yeah. Looks good.
It's rather large and in charge compared to the other cars, but it's kind of a statement piece.
Well, hang on, buddy. Look, let me get your car, because I mean, you know, if you want to talk about size and conventional, look at the size of the Sloth's car, people. Hang on, let me get it in the camera. Can you see the size of this thing? Look, it's got a jet engine on the back. So you say about big cars, you've got one of the biggest cars in the city as well, unless you start considering the buses, which are a totally different stream. We got Lego Mike. Let's get Lego Mike in.
Not everybody has cars. Some people have their own personal flying vehicles.
We got Lego Mike. Let's get Lego Mike in.
Not everybody has cars.
Mike, you have to close down the original stream, buddy, otherwise you'll get double echo. Mike, you have to close down the original stream, buddy, otherwise you'll get double echo.
There we go.
How you doing?
Not too bad. How are you guys?
Yeah, we're
Doing
good.
all right.
So you've done your meals plates almost.
Yeah, I can take some off here. I don't know how well I can see here.
How you doing, Bluegrass? There's a link in the chat, buddy, if you want to join. You're filling up for a Tuesday. No, I thought, yeah, I'll do a 20-minute stream. Everybody turns up. Okay, I'll be here a bit longer. I'm cool with that. Yeah, no, I see on your video the other day, Mike, that you picked up the Speed Champions. I've only got one, buddy, and I got it in a lot of pre-owned stuff that I bought.
Right here, these are 18 by, or they're two 48 by 48 mils. That way your roads will fit right down in them.
Look at that. See, I can't, well, I could do the meals, Mike, but I'm running the vintage road plates, so is Sloth. And as you know, the vintage road plates don't have the same bottoms as the newer road plates. But I commend anybody that does it, because it is a lot of work, but it does make life so much easier when moving things if they're on Mills plates.
Yeah, it was a pretty massive project here. I've been working on it. I have 2 more to build still.
Them Speed Champions, they are cool. I just haven't got the room for them. I really haven't.
I'm building this right now, that Ferrari.
Yeah. I don't know. Did you know Solo Brick Builder and Steve Reynolds TV are the 2 Lego Mike? They're both collectors of them, aren't they?
Yeah, I've just recently started. I think I've only got 3 now.
I have seen them like once or twice on offer, but as I said, yeah, there's just no room in my city, unfortunately. Yeah, no.
Kind of got to manually turn this here, but you can kind of see the rust here.
They're all nicely sorted. That's what we like to see. Not like my house, Mike.
Yeah, I do mine all color sorted, and I also have Ben's on this side. Another webcam up top there, so I can switch camera views.
Now look, bit of track. I see that, Lego Mike. I see that.
So,
yeah, no, that does look good, buddy. So have you got plans for the city, Mike? Have you been buying any city sets?
I have quite a few. I recently traded all my boxes off for some hidden side sets.
Yeah.
I do have a mock here built. I took the bottom floor off, but this is kind of the style I like to build in here.
I do like the many windows. That's one thing that I've yet to do. When I master the Bricklink and that, and I go on it and get it all sorted, which I'm still a virgin to all of this, Mike. When I go on there, I will order windows and clear tiles. I like the clear tiles. I'm a sucker for them myself, and they're brilliant to build with as well. So
yeah, I like the color of them myself.
I mean, again, Sloth's another one. He's got his alien house, isn't you, Sloth? That's all translucent blue.
Like Sloth was saying also with the lights earlier, I was thinking just a strand of Christmas lights.
Yeah. It's not, as I said, buddy, like I've got 3 modulars here and I've looked at the lighting kits and they're like £60 each in the UK. They're really expensive. And like for the cinema, it's even dearer. I think it's about £80 for the cinema. Whereas if I just replace a few bricks and poke in some Christmas lights, I get the same effect for, as Sloth said. He got them for like $1. So, I mean, you know, I'm more than happy to spend £2 on some lights and some batteries. I mean, all the trains are battery, Mike. I don't have nothing 9-volt. I think it's better that way.
Yeah, I do have a few tracks here. This city layout that I've got, though, I don't have room for a train.
The trouble with train, Mike, and I can tell you this, being a pro, the trouble with train is you'll get many a corner, but not many a straight. The straights are the harder ones. They tend to, but you've already got a good stock there. So, I mean, when the time comes, all you've got to do is buy a train and a receiver, really, isn't it?
I believe I own the white passenger train or high-speed train, and the old red train also. I can't think of the name of it right offhand.
The white passenger was the first one that the wife bought me, Mike. That's what got me into trains. Once I got that, that was it.
I think that's what actually brought me back into Lego, was that set. Or the cargo train, that's what it was, the red cargo train.
Yeah, no, see, I've got the blue cargo and the green cargo, and my 2-year-old son's actually took over the green cargo as his own. He loves to come down and play a bit of train and watch it go around the track. And when they crash, he sits and he goes, "Oh no, Daddy! Oh no!" And I'm like, yeah, I've got to rebuild that now. It's all good fun, though. It's all good fun. That's what Lego's for, isn't it? To be rebuilt.
Well, that's my problem with my city. I keep having so many different ideas and taking stuff apart and putting stuff back together.
But that just means you're going to be an even better mock builder, Mike, because that's what I do, buddy. And I wouldn't say I'm a brilliant mock builder, but I wouldn't say I'm a bad mock builder either. I built a castle earlier.
This one here is one that I have.
Oh, look at that. The red one. Oh, flexing, Mike. Flexing, buddy. Come on.
And
You know,
that's the white one there.
yeah, no, I do love the white one. It was the first train I got. And I also got extra switches and extra track with it as well. So, yeah, when I got my first train, I got the complete setup. And from there, I went on. Who doesn't love a train? I've got, what, 4, 5 trains and 2 carcasses waiting for motors and wheels. Quite a few. I've had to move it all in the other room though. I've run out of space. It's that common problem. Is Sloth back? Where's Sloth? Sloth, are you there?
Not sure where he went.
Might have had to pop downstairs, like.
Said I'm off camera here. I'm kind of sitting
It's
on
cool,
the
Mike.
floor here building.
I'm off camera too. I keep looking at this boat set thinking it's going to be a house. I don't know why I keep thinking that. Picked it up the other day. I think this one was about 13 English pounds. And yeah, I'd seen it in the supermarket. And the first time I see it, I said, oh, one I haven't got. And with that, the wife offered it to me twice. And on the third time, I bought it. Yeah, I like the little 3-in-1 creator sets. They're quite good.
Me too. I'm back.
There we go. Sounds like there is
there
a
you
shop somewhere.
I'm not sure if you have these sets out there. I've been buying these from the local Walmart. I grab a box here. I think I own about 8 of these now. They come
I
with
did
the
see
big,
that they had them on as well, yeah.
yeah, they come with the big 16 by 16 plates. You get 4 of them.
Oh, see, I can tell you for free, Mike, you don't get no free plates for the UK ones.
And here in the US, I think they're about 40 USD a piece.
Yeah. We missed you, buddy. We missed you. We was giving you a shout, Sloth.
I had to bounce out of the room for a minute.
Yes, cool, buddy. You know it is. There's no stress or strain on that stream, Sloth. Lego Mike, can I ask, have you got, or do you know about the 72-hour winter stream, buddy? Have you got a slot? Do you know anything about it? Do you want to know about it?
No, I watched the one that what's his name now? That Hoosier put on and
Buck Chop and everyone else, yeah?
Chop, yeah. I watched the last one, but I really don't need a spot in it.
Yeah, no, that's cool. Well, me and Bricksloth have got an hour or two. I can't remember what we took, but yeah, we've got an hour or two. So if you want to come on the chat and that and just chat with us or whatever, you're more than welcome to. But
Right,
I just, you know, I know it's gone a little bit quiet on the 72. And how you doing, Coconut? We're all good. We're just having a little chill stream. Yeah, I didn't know whether you knew, Mike. So I thought, well, if you don't, I can give you a little bit of info. But yeah, me and Sloth are going to be on it. I was in the last one. I done all 3 days of the 72-hour stream. I missed, I think, one person streaming, and that was the first person. Failing that, I was there for the entire stream. But at the time,
Whoops, that's me.
That's a vibrating half. Yeah, I was a bit new, Lego Mike, so I didn't really want to do the 72-hour. But seeing as the winter one's coming up, I actually turned 40 the weekend of the winter stream. So for me, it's just going to be like one mass high, if that makes sense. I've got my birthday, I've got my Christmas money to look for Lego sets, I've got the 72-hour stream all in 1 week.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm kind of looking forward to it. Like I said, big birthday as well. I'm 40 this year, so you know what better way than to celebrate than obviously with the missus, we will do our thing and the kids. But yeah, with my Lego community, because Mrs. Brett's sick of hearing about Lego now. She's told me.
Yeah, I appreciate you having me on. Like I said, this is my first live stream that I've been on with somebody else. So,
But you're welcome anytime, buddy. Like I say, I've watched most of your videos. You know, I don't watch all of them. I'm not going to say I do.
yeah.
You know, I get round to everyone when I can, but I do watch a lot of YouTube videos. I don't watch TV.
No, I'm the same exact way there, buddy. I watch more YouTube than anything else.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I've got my shows and that. I've got films and stuff. But yeah, no, I spend a lot of time on YouTube. From the second I wake up, the computer goes on. YouTube's in the background. If it's not the main page, it's festering somewhere. Yeah, and then in today's society, it doesn't even matter, does it? Because if it ain't YouTube, it's your phone. So,
Well, for me, everything is on my phone. So, I mean, we've got what do you call it? The little box that you put on the TV so that you can, get internet on your TV. So we do have Amazon Prime and Netflix. But I hardly ever turn it on. For one thing, it takes forever to load. And also, I'm, bouncing around the house. My phone goes with me. The television can't. So.
I will be honest, guys, right? When it comes to falling asleep, we've got one of them little Freeview internet boxes, and I fall asleep to Grand Design. So when I wake up in the morning, I've had all that subconscious building going on in the night to inspire me. But yeah, just a little joke there. But yeah, no, I don't watch TV. No, I'll more than happily watch someone build a house, but soaps and dramas, there's enough of that on YouTube. I don't need to watch terrestrial TV. Hello, the grass of blue, so should ooh.
Hello. Very good. Nice to meet you.
Hey, dude.
Lego Monk.
Hey, guy.
Lego Mike, that is my good buddy Charlie Bluegrass Bricks. And Charlie, I don't know if you got the message. I did message Mrs. Bluegrass, I think. I couldn't find you on Instagram. But this one's coming to you, buddy.
We're after that. She just got into we just had a heated debate. So
I did send the message a day and a half ago, but do you remember you said you wanted one of these? Well, this one's yours.
I'm looking at that. Hold it still. Yes. And then I have
the card book
as well.
The card book.
That just reminded me of some books that I came across at the flea market there, Brett. I'll take and grab and show you.
You have two of those, right? That's not the one that's not the only one you have, right?
No, Charlie. Listen.
Of course not.
Of course not. You asked for one, Charlie. That's Charlie's copy. That's Mike B's copy. Because Mike B wanted one as well. So I went and got him a book. And Mrs. Brett got it wrong. She forgot that we got another book. So I ended up with a spare one as well.
Well, we just, what do we owe you?
It's all right, buddy. We chat. I don't want the money, really. I've got to send you a package anyway, haven't I? Because you've got to have your figs and that. So we'll sort something out. Like I say, it's cool. I'm not doing it for monetary gain. I'm doing it to make my friends happy. We get the cards anyway. Double purpose. Go on, Mike. What books have you got? Because I've seen a few, buddy.
I came across these at the flea market. I paid $1 a piece for them.
You can't moan at $1, can you? Jesus.
I mean, they're real nice, all in good condition, and then they show you. This one here is all around town, so it shows you house builds and everything like that. It takes and shows you how to build your furniture, and I think I got 9 of them total here. So I think I gave them an extra $1. I gave them $10 for all of them, and there's a bunch of different ones. There's On the Move, cool castles.
Oh, now you're talking.
I
need those.
Let's see, yours would probably be down here, Brett. Where is it? I think there was like a automotive or a train one, On the Move. Shows you some different train builds.
Oh, we've lost Fluff again. Oh, different train builds. Let's not talk trains, Mike. You know that's my kryptonite.
So yeah, for $1 a piece, I didn't think they were too bad.
No, definitely not, buddy. Like I say, $1 a piece. If they give you one idea per book, do you know what I mean? Or just show you a different technique to what you already know it.
Yeah, exactly. Or the kids can look through them while they're over playing with Uncle Mike or whatever.
That's it. That's it. Right. Let's hope for no drop tests. I'm going to pick it up. Oh. All right.
Yeah, I've seen Charlie before on Hoosier streams.
Yeah. All right, here we go. You're going to have to bear with me on the camera. Can you see today's build?
Get up here.
It's just a wee castle.
Yeah, I'm torn between doing a castle again and the city.
The trouble is, Mike, with City Buddy, you never ever stop. So do the castle first. Because with the city, they'd always bring out something new, you know. Up until a week ago, I hadn't had any new city stuff. And then the wife come in with 2 city sets. Since then, I've changed the city probably 7 times just due to this one little set. So, yeah, I would say have a go with the castle first. But the best bet with the castle, Mike, I will tell you, is to try and buy the pieces. Don't look at castles unless you're going to look at something like the Hidden Side Castle or the Haunted House or the new castles. Do you know what I mean? They're a lot of money. I got a lot of parts and I just built myself. That's what I've got in front of me here. Something I built myself out of parts that I had. And it's quite a nice castle. The camera doesn't really do it justice. Yeah.
Did we lose Sloth?
Yeah. The phone could have overheated, Charlie.
Oh, it happens.
Yeah. It's the government's and Apple's and all these people's way of making us upgrade, isn't it? By better technology.
I'm going to get the chopper.
It's going to get the chopper. Yeah, no.
Right
Well,
over my head.
I'm chuffed to have had you on for your first stream, Lego Mike. I feel quite honoured, buddy. He's got the chopper.
Yeah, now, also, how would I go back and see like the YouTube chat while being on a live stream?
Right. There are 2 options, Mike. I'm still very new to this streaming myself. Obviously, because I'm the one that is streaming, I've got the chat in the side here on StreamYard. But what I generally do is if I want to see the chat, I put my mobile in silent mode and then I go into the stream that way and comment as myself through the YouTube app on my phone. If you've got the YouTube app on your phone.
Sorry, you're cutting out here, Brett. It's real choppy. I'm not sure if that's on my end or on your end.
It's probably my end, buddy. But yeah, what I said is what I generally do what I generally do is if I want to see the chat, I pull it up on my phone, Mike. So if you've got the YouTube app on your phone and you go into the stream, you should be able to then comment as yourself in the stream. But yeah, this whole StreamYard thing, it's still very new to me, Mike. I was only shown because my good buddy Solo Brick Builder sort of sat with me one evening and explained how to do it all. Because again, I'm very new to YouTube. You know, I only sort of came on like the beginning of the year, really. I was building before that, obviously. Like I've been going at it since my dark age, 3 years, nearly 4 years now. I've been out of my dark age. But yeah, the streaming thing was a whole different thing because I'm not. Well, I don't like the camera. I will sit in front of it, but I'm not over keen on it.
I'm the same way with you there.
What's up, Charlie?
Go ahead, Charlie.
I was gonna say, this is, and then when you're out of there, then you find the stuff you missed, which is like that.
Yeah, I know that house, Charlie. Look at the birds, bruv. Look at the birds. I miss them.
The birds. Oh, that's my wife's. That's Suzanne's stuff. But I was after this that garage.
Oh yeah, I've got one of them, Charlie. That's the Octane garage with the lift in the middle.
Exactly, the lift.
I've got one. Sitting down here on the floor because there's no room for it in the city.
But between, of course, you know Thomas and Haley, it was like you had to get one of these, right? And well, you didn't get those over there at UK, so there's Wild Style.
Yeah.
With the special tag.
Sloth buddy, don't worry. Go on, Charlie, carry on. I'm watching. I'm just making sure this
there's
car.
Emmett with the full sticker.
Ooh, look. All this flexing. Lego Mike showed me his cargo.
Flex. We were talking about what were we doing? Oh, well, here's what I got lately. We were looking at some of this stuff, which was a little Wii set.
You've been collecting the Toy Story stuff, Charlie.
They were clearanced.
There's one of them that's got purple roller coaster track in it. I know that because I bought it myself, purposely for the purple track.
Here's this one it's got the alien in it.
Oh, I've got the alien here.
Hang on. Bad light. Let's see here.
Now, there you go.
And
got the Buzz Lightyear as well.
the last one was see, we were doing this you know how you also have to that's another story. Was it this one? This one had the Army men. You know, do they do that overseas there?
I don't know, Charlie. I never got that set, buddy.
No, it was like it was the Army men in green. Here, I'm gonna try to pop this somewhere. And if I get in a bad place. I'll be in a bad place. We'll keep it short. Lego Mike, nice to meet you. I think I may have talked to you before in the chat.
Yeah, you have, Charlie. I think I actually own a few of those Army men, and I didn't think they were Lego, so I put them off in the non-Lego bin.
There's a couple. Oh gosh, I was they're all like basically legs to torso to helmet and green. Yeah. I don't have them here with me. But then I looked at this one. Oh, where did it go?
Now I gotta go look, Charlie. Gee.
But then I looked at this. And then now there's a oh gosh, there was a game, green versus tan, and green versus tan was the game we played, but a different story. But anyway, this will be up for auction.
Man, I hope I don't just throw those out. I might have.
I think we can all agree sorting is the bane of collecting Lego. There's many times I've gone through many tubs of stuff and it's been non-Lego, wheels, army soldiers, humbug sweets. I've had all sorts.
Gosh. Speaking of the wheels, because I would have built like a whole, I actually was looking at building the green versus the tan. That's sort of a as a menage of I don't know. Yeah, you'll have to excuse me. I've gone a couple of sheets to the wind, so it's Tuesday.
It's cool, buddy. It's cool.
Okay.
You're here. That's the main thing, you know. Lego Mike streaming for the first time, you know, with people. We're all pushing the boat out a little bit.
What did I have? Well, here. You might like this is after you, right? The DB5?
Ooh, look. Ooh, look. With the 007 flex. He's got the creator, James Bond, Aston Martin. Yeah. This is right, Charlie, flexing.
It's like, I'm not flexing. This was my birthday gift.
Oh, it's a nice build. Apparently, it's a niggly one, but a nice build.
Well, now here's the Volkswagen,
The Beetle,
which
yeah.
I used to drive this. My first license, and honestly, I didn't have a surfboard, but I did have some boogie boards. If everybody doesn't know what a boogie board is, Google is your mother. Look at what I go. We used to have this. Come on, really? This was my first car. The first car I drove was a Volkswagen. I think it was a 71 Volkswagen. Oh, man, you know. What was your first car? What was your first car, Brett?
To be quite honest, Charlie, I've only ever owned 2 cars in my life, buddy. I ride a motorcycle.
Well, tell me what was your first car then? But now
It was a Peugeot.
because you're on the other side of the pond.
It was a Peugeot 205. It was a 1 litre, and I didn't drive it very well. I can tell you that.
You drove a Peugeot. I
Yeah.
have a Peugeot here. Let me show you my Peugeot.
Yeah, no, I've owned 2 cars in my life, and yeah, neither of them really worked. But yeah, talking about motorcycles, I've had a couple of them.
See, if you look at this, what they used to, this is basically, it's a pepper grinder. And their first, the first mechanics they made was a pepper grinder. This thing, I don't know how close I can get to it. Let me see. So, and they actually called me out and said, is that like the original Peugeot pepper grinder? So yeah, I drive this every day.
I think you are right. I do remember hearing saying about they made other stuff first, but
they made other stuff. But I would drive a Peugeot, and just like that.
I think you have everything there, Charlie.
I'd imagine it's a House of Wonders, Lego Mike, a House of Wonders, I'd imagine.
Well, my surfboard came over here on the corner. Oh. And depending on where you're surfing, yeah, one fin doesn't do it. So, what was the second car?
The second car was a Renault.
Oh man!
Hang on.
No, I'm with you.
Opal? Would it be Opal? Would it be Opal out there? I can't think, Charlie. I can't. No, Opal's Vauxhall.
Don't worry about it because
it was a Renault anyway, and yeah, me and cars just don't work, buddy.
Well, the Renault was actually I think was the Renault was so the Renault was French.
And the Peugeot was French.
Cars. The Renault was French. But then we also have the Fiat. Hello? Oh, sorry. The wife is here.
How you doing?
Hello, Brad.
There is a wife.
She wants to bother me for 1 minute.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, there he is. All right. I'll
So how you getting on with the Ferrari, Mike?
I was taking a break there, listening to Charlie or whatever, and showing us the stuff. So I think I'm on step 15 or 16 here now. I just took and sat back down and started building again.
Did you see any of the space stuff on offer, Mike, over there?
Not too much space stuff here.
No, the new stuff. You know what I mean? The rover, the space station, all that sort of stuff. Because Mrs. Brett got it all for me about 4 months ago. It was all half price over here somewhere. And she was like, do you want some space stuff? I was like, don't start a theme if you're not going to finish it. She's like, you can have a few sets. It's costly. I said, okay. But yeah, I got 3 or 4 sets. I got the little spaceship, the big spaceship, the space station, and the rover, I believe. I got 4 of them. I know Sloth's got the big spaceship in his city.
Hold on here a second. Maybe I can do a little bit of flexing here. if I can find it. Got so many instructions here.
I feel you on that one, Mike. I've got a pile down the side of me. It's just, yeah. And in regards to boxes, I've got the box for every set that we bought new. I've kept the box, the instructions.
Of course, so when you're looking for something, you can never find it.
Story of my life, buddy. Story of my life.
All righty, here you go. Here's my flex for the day. This was in a haul.
Ooh, look at that. A nice bit of vintage space there. Sloth loves the vintage. That is a flex as well.
That's pretty old there.
Yeah, that's a nice set. Definitely a nice set.
I
The instructions
believe
are in good condition as well,
I believe
Mike.
some of the wheels were missing.
You can always brick link them though, can't you? They're not, or eBay, whichever suits, you know.
Then I came across a few more space sets that I haven't even been able to find yet. I really haven't looked up. I gotta pull this pen out here. These here are just all wheels.
I've got a drawer exactly the same, buddy. Exactly the same.
I came across these orange treads here.
Ooh.
I believe I only have one of them though. Also a couple of black treads also.
Yeah, I got a couple of the black ones. Pardon me. And a little bit of the Technic chain, because I've got the power function sitting here. Yeah, I've got about 8 of them, Mike.
I believe these here are those space wheels.
Yeah, they are. They're the vintage space wheels.
I do have those. Oh, I really want to show you these, Greta, because I don't know if you missed that stream or not of mine, or my video. And I'm just an average collector too. I'm not trying to show off or anything here. I'm just showing you what I've come across.
Yeah, no, look, it's cool, mate. You know, me and Sloth, we have a bit of a notion with the YouTube. Yeah, for us, it's not about getting monetized and making millions. I mean, don't get me wrong. Who wouldn't like a little bit of help buying their Lego? But it's not something that I'm passionate enough about to put the effort in, Mike. I'd rather show people my crazy builds. Do you know what I mean?
Yep. This box here is all vintage. I came across this at a flea market for 15 USD.
That's what I like.
Actually, wooden wheels in here. Sorry, let me mute myself here for a minute while I dig these wheels out.
I'm sitting here trying to rebuild a bus that fell apart. It didn't fall apart exactly. It got bretted.
I believe there's 8 of these that I came across. These are actually wooden wheels.
They have vintage wheels.
They have a metal pin in them.
That they are the, I think they're the 70s wheels, if I'm right. I think 70s.
So about the year we were born. There's a little better. I don't know how well my camera's picking that up, but it's got the metal.
They're metal rodded ones, aren't they? They got the metal rod.
Exactly.
Wheel.
And then they just pop right into your old school Technic brick to give it the spin there. But I thought those were really cool, so I haven't taken this apart at all. I'm keeping all of this together as one. So
that's the thing. You got to keep, like, you know. That's what I love about Sloth. If you look at Sloth's houses, they're built with so many bits from the classic. Do you know what I mean? When a city was a city, do you know what I mean?
exactly.
That's why I'm on the vintage base plates as well, because for me, Mike, as a kid, all I remember is the light grey. So for me, when I came back into Lego, it had to be the light grey. But the light grey they're definitely different. No instructions whatsoever.
I have cheated a little bit here, but none of them are in this current city. I've been buying these Max plates here, base plates.
Yeah.
They have decent clutch power, but I believe they're only like $3.50 USD a piece that I've been paying for them. So plus they do have the gray, which Lego I don't believe makes 32 by 32 gray.
Nah. No, they are buggers for that. But this is the other thing. Everyone's like, oh, they're changing the base plates, and I'm like, well, they're not changing my ones because I've always bought the vintage ones. It's never been a worry that I've had to deal with. So. Done it wrong. Trying to rebuild this bus. No instructions.
Do have a few sealed sets here also that I'm still waiting to build. Came across these for $5 a piece at the flea market.
Look at that. The super. Do you know what, Mike? You're better off saving them, buddy.
Yeah, I know. That's kind of what I'm thinking. They're unopened and the boxes are in fair condition. Not decent, but fair enough.
Yeah, no, the missus bought all of them before she got into the Harry Potter. She gave it all to the children, buddy, and guess what happened to it? The children happened to it.
I got this one.
Like you say, now that stuff's becoming harder to get hold of, like considerably harder to get hold of.
And speaking of birthdays, mine was recently also, and I got this architecture set, a Vegas set, but I haven't put that together yet.
I like the architecture sets, but I have a bit of a rule, Mike, and I mean, I'll more than happily show anyone at any point. I can't stand stuff that you put on a shelf, buddy. I'm not one of them kind of builders. I'm not against anybody who is. I'm not against it. But for me, if I've got Lego, it's like the trains. Even if I go and buy a £500 train, buddy, I'll be honest with you, I'd still let the baby drive it and probably crash it.
Exactly. I feel you on that. That's all these Star Wars people with thousands and thousands of dollars, and it just sits there.
Yeah, no, I couldn't. You know,
no, I'm just like you. If I buy it, I'm going to play with it. That's why I bought it.
Yeah.
If I wanted to buy a nice knickknack, I would just go out and buy some nice china or something. You know what I mean?
That's it.
So I feel you on that one. I'm the same exact way.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's got to be played with. Otherwise, what's the point in having it? I mean, yes, it is for children as well. But as many of the adults have turned around and said, we don't spend what children spend. We spend a hell of a lot more. You know, anyone that thinks this is a cheap hobby to get into is very wrong.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, we just get some Legos. No, it's not that simple, mate. It really isn't.
I think I've only been back into collecting now, maybe, I don't know, 4 or 5 years, maybe. And I couldn't even tell you. I've probably already spent, I don't know, $10,000 at least in 4 or 5
know
years.
Mate, I'll be honest with you. Me and the wife, we summed up what she's bought me since I've been with her. And I've been with her 4 years, and we reckon if you had to replace what we've got here, you'd be well looking like you say over like 10. When you think this is a hobby, that's a lot of money to put into a hobby. You could get probably a lifetime's gym membership for the same.
Exactly.
But it's what we do, and you know, like what I'm displaying next to me here. There's no plans for this. Nobody else has got a castle like this because I sat and I used bits from 40, 50 different sets probably, and I built something myself. And for me, I found, especially with some of the sets, I bring this up often. I'll turn the camera. I don't know if you how well you're going to see it. Over the back there's a beige building. I'm going to point to it.
Okay.
Right, that was the Jurassic Park house. I bought it because it looked modular in the house respect, and yeah, after owning it for a year, I got fed up of looking at it and knocking it over, so I took it apart and I turned it into a modular, which, yeah, I'm more than happy with. That's the trouble with too many themes. That's why I started taking things apart, because it was just getting to the point where I've got so much stuff and it's not enough room for a change, I suppose. Even
I
though I
don't
do
think I build anything by the books other than these speed champions. I try to mock everything, I think, that I'm building.
yeah, that's it. I don't know if you know this, but with the 3-in-1s, Buckchop 2021, he done some brilliant mocking on them to turn them into like proper modulars. But it involves having more than one of the set generally, which, yeah, the only set I ever got 2 of is the National Geographic submarine. And I bought 2 on Facebook Marketplace for £30. Got home and realised they're £25 each on eBay.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, so one of them belongs to my mate Solo for helping me get all of this YouTube's up and
Oh, I
running.
love Solo also. Solo's a real good guy.
Yeah, he is. He took time with me. He helped me set everything up. You know what I mean? He forever has me on his Wednesday stream. You know? I mean, again, Mike, you ever want to go on the Wednesday stream, if you're on Insta, find Solo and drop him a message. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We know who watches me and Solo. I do love the Wednesday stream. I was saying to one of the other YouTubers the other day, you have Brick Hives, Good Morning Brick World on a Sunday. Then you either have for Zoom or Sarah Star Bricks Monday, Tuesday. I know just recently we've had Cafe Con as well with Spooky
Yep.
Cafe.
Yep, I just got off CC's chat earlier today.
Yeah, I'm a mod for her, Mike. So obviously I see everyone come in and whatnot. But yeah, no. Then midweek we have Solo on the Wednesday. Again, Sarah on the Thursday. You have Greg London Bridge Bricks on the Friday. Don't you? Plus you also have Tech Productions on the Tuesday, doing Tech Tuesday. I mean, there's so many people now that I've met through the 72-hour stream this year. That's why I joined in on the next one, because it's like, well, now I suppose I am one of them people. So yeah, I'm going to join too. But again, the Lego community, Mike, I don't know what your views are, mate, but I've had nothing but love since I come into the Lego community. I love talking to all my YouTubers about Lego, different types of Lego. You know, I'm not against Star Wars. It's just yeah, there's no space for it in my collecting. You know, that's a whole collecting on its own sort of type thing. And with the prices of some of them sets, yeah, you've got to be selling body parts to buy them. I'm not down.
Exactly. I feel the same way to you. I feel when we grew up, there were the 3 Star Wars movies, and that was about it for Star Wars for me.
Well, that's it. That's it, Mike. I've seen the first 3 movies. After that, I'm not interested, to be honest.
Exactly. I don't know all these new characters, and I don't care how they were. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, if it worked opposite, if they would have came out with the trilogies before, and we grew up watching those with like the pod racing and all of that, if that's what we grew up watching, we'd be more interested in keep following the progression of the movies. But we already know how it turns out. So
This is it. This is it. You know, I tried to stick to one theme, but I'm sure you'll find and probably say the same. It's hard to stick to one theme when they bring out so many good sets. And there are already so many good sets out there. Irrelevant of the ones they're bringing out, it's a little bit hard to keep up with them at times, isn't it, Mike?
yeah, I don't know about that Coliseum set that's coming out.
It's very expensive, that one, isn't it? Very
Yeah.
expensive.
I
Don't
think
get me wrong, it's a lot of pieces and that, and you know, for them people that like to scalp it and make it dear for everyone else, I'm sure they will love it. But I mean, personally, myself, like I said, I respect the architecture sets. I do, you know, but for me, I don't do anything that goes on the shelf. If it can't be played with, there's no point having it, you know.
I totally agree with you there, Brett. I'm the same exact way. I buy the stuff to build, not to sit and collect dust.
Well, you know, like you said, Mike, you know, back in the day, when I was a kid, I had all that Star Wars stuff, you know. I wished I'd known to sort of save it and collect it for later on in life. But I didn't. And now it's all about the Lego and not about the Star Wars, which I'm more than happy with.
I know. I wish I still had my original Lego Millennium Falcon when we were growing up, because I'm sure that would be worth big bucks now.
Well, this is it, Mike. You know, me and my younger brother used to beat at like each other with the legs off the attacks. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't. When I think back to it now, we really shouldn't have done that with that stuff.
Yeah, you don't think of that stuff as a kid.
No, exactly that. You just don't think, and that's why, as you said, down to boxes. You know, a lot of what I've got, I know I'm not gonna get rid of. I mean, the trains, 2 or 3 of the trains the wife's bought me, but it's like the modulars. I bought 2 of them myself. And the wife bought me the Palace Cinema last year because I asked for it and we found it. I think we found it beginning of November. The Palace Cinema is generally a £230 set, and I think I found it for about 180, Mike, in the middle of November. And we bought it then, and I waited till Christmas. But yeah, the Palace Cinema is a good buy for the price. I think we paid 180. I built half of it Christmas Eve, and I built the other half of it Christmas Day. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Like the build, it's very complex. It could have been a little bit more detailed, but that's just me being snooty. The main one, though, if you was going to buy and you haven't got, would have to be the assembly square. I bought that first, and yeah, that is probably my favourite modular, just because it's one of the biggest.
Yeah, excuse me. I don't own any modular buildings at all.
They are a lot of money for what they are. They are, you know, the assembly square, especially because that's 3 buildings in one. You know, I looked at it that way. So to me, the price, again, I think I got assembly square, but that came without a box. Or did it come with the box? I can't remember. Hang on. I can't. No, it did come with the box. Assembly square, I think I paid 200 second hand. But that was a good 2 years ago now, before they said that they were going to stop making it. But yeah, no, the assembly square, because that is free buildings, you can literally take each level off and see inside the shops. And yeah, that one is, you know, if there was one you was going to buy that you would not regret buying, assembly square for me is that one, because it's good value for money and you get double of everything, so to speak. So I mean, it's one of those, isn't it? You know, you just have to keep your eye out. I want this lockdown to finish so that we can like start going to yard sales and that over here, Mike, because I love buying the bulk, mate. For me, it's not about sets. The new sets kill.
I'm the same way. A few of our flea markets have opened, but not many people are doing the yard sale thing here either in the U.S.
You know, it's not that. Like that's how I started, Mike. I went and picked up 40 road plates and 2 boxes of Lego. One was vintage space men, and I mean the original ones from the 70s, and the rest of it was Technic. And I got that on the Facebook marketplace. If you think there was 40 road plates, if you said $5 a road plate, I paid $40 for the whole set. So it was a real steal. Do you know what I mean? The gentleman was a nice gentleman. His son had moved out of home 20 years ago. It'd been sitting up in the spare room. He put it on marketplace. Yeah, when I went and picked it up, I was shocked. But yeah, no, 40 road plates, tub of vintage space, and a tub of Technic. So yeah, I'm definitely with you there too. I would definitely like the yard sales and all that to come back next year, because I want to go out and start buying the stuff that you don't see, and that's always at places like yard sales.
And that sometimes I actually feel like I'm ripping people off, but it's like, well, if you don't know the value of the stuff, I mean, you're selling a big 40-pound tub for $20, then that's on you. That's not on me.
I'll be honest with you, Mike. Where I live, I have a special shop that I go to for parts, and I say this all the time. I tell her I'm on YouTube. I tell her I mention her. She runs a little toy shop. She doesn't just sell Lego, but she does sell Lego properly. It's all individual. It's all sorted. You can buy, you know, printed tiles. You can buy basically what you want in Lego. And the last time I went in there, I come out of there with £20. Well, I had a £20 allowance for the shop to go in and spend. When I came out, I come home. I sat and looked up the parts I'd bought from the shop, and there was £140 worth of vintage space.
I know.
I tell her, I say, look, go on eBay. Just look up some of the prices, even if you up them a little bit. We're not going to mind, you know, because you're still cheap. She turns around and says to me, oh, I don't do the eBay. I don't do the eBay. I think, yeah, don't you ever start either. Don't you ever start.
Yeah, I think I have a few of the vintage space figures.
I do like the vintage bennies. They are cool. But it's like you say about the yard sales, Mike. I don't know if you know this. I got 3 raised base plates in the old vintage style. One of them is from the monorail. One of them is from the Pirate Island. And the third one is from the Ice Planet. Now, these raised base plates might go for £30 plus each.
Yep, I know exactly what you're talking about. The old one castle base plates.
Yeah. Give me 1 second. I'll reach.
They have the slope on them that goes up.
There you go, Mike.
Oh, hold on. I'm on the YouTube one, so there we go. Yep.
Yeah, and I don't know if you can see the Ice Planet ones underneath. The one for the monorail is over there. I bought these at a yard sale, 50p each, buddy.
Here's probably my best figure that I got.
Oh, look, see? Now you're flexing, because I haven't got him in the white suit. I've got the purple ones.
Okay. Now here's a real funny one here. I forget this guy's name. Oop, let me get it in focus here. It's the guy that has the fist on him. But I took the fist part and put it on top and turned it into buttshot. So there it is with the hairpiece on
him. I like that. That's cool.
So that's my butt chop figure with the mohawk.
Hang on, I'll find my chop. He's here somewhere. He's in one of the cars. I know he's in the car. Here we go. I got Brother Chop.
I really haven't done a sig fig for myself yet.
I'm still umming and ahhing with which Joker to have. There's my butt chop, and he's in his car.
Okay.
Got a bone on his head. What did he have last time? He had a Viking helmet last time.
Yeah. Leave it to Chop. He's quite a character.
He is, Mike. He's one of the first Americans I met when I come onto YouTube. And the first time I spoke to him, he said, I like you, Brett. We're going to be friends. And do you know what? That stuck with me, Mike. You know, the fact that he see good things in a first introduction, you know, I felt honoured. And from that point on, I'll do anything I can for Butt Chop. I've told him that. He is one in a million. He makes me laugh. You know, turns my frown upside down.
It's just having fun. It's just
That's what I said, Mike. This shouldn't all be serious, you know. I don't spend £300 on the camera. I've got a £10 webcam that I found upstairs. I keep saying it, but literally, that's how I started YouTube. I plugged it into my PC and I done a video. That simple. You know, I haven't spent hundreds of pounds. I don't use exotic lighting. And as we said earlier, with the Christmas lights, I'm all for a workaround that doesn't cost you 80, 90, £100 for a building. It's just, I can't deal with that. You know, how they can charge so much. I know it takes a lot of time to build the light kits, but come on, Lego, you hit us for £300 for a building. The least you should do is sell the light sets a little bit cheaper.
Here's a couple more old figs. This one I'm missing the yellow pants on, but this is one of the old space figs right there.
Yeah, I see him, yellow helmet.
Then I came across this green dinosaur.
Yeah.
Then these weird things. I forget what set. I found them online, but I forget they have that big round head on them.
That's Mr. Eraser, if I'm right, and he's from one of the minifig collection series.
Yeah. So that one took me a while to find.
I've got a box under my table here with about 400 figs in it. None of them are proper. They've all been pulled apart and stuff. But yeah, I've got too many figs. Too many. I've got about 7 or 8 different Batmans.
I don't know where the other half of this one. Right here, let's see. Here it is. Right here. This here says Lego on it, and I cannot figure out where it came from.
If it says Lego on it, Mike, right? What I tend to do, buddy, is if you look on the base of it, right? If you can find where it says Lego,
okay,
on it, it should have a set of numbers next to it, like 2607. You might have to really get your eyes on it, but I found this is what I do with any part I find. If it's an unusual part, if you look inside the piece, it's generally where the holes are on the bottom.
Okay.
You find the Lego logo. There's generally a code next to it. Now, if you put that into eBay, it tells you what it's from or so on and so. It'll give you more information on it.
Huh. That's a good tip there. I'm going to put my glasses on here and put it down by my lamp, my building lamp here on the floor. So my eyes aren't the greatest. So
Yeah, no. Like I say, it's saying I picked up myself, buddy. I just one day I was like, there must be a number on it somewhere. And like, I sat there squinting for a good 10 minutes, but in the end I found the said number and I was like, right, so that's how we do it. Typed it into eBay, it comes straight up as the item. I was like, brilliant.
I see exactly where you're talking about, and I see a number there, and I cannot make it out. Yep, it's right in the middle of the plate on the bottom.
I mean, again, now that it's there, you can always get a magnifying glass when you've got time, buddy, and go back over it. It was just saying I noticed, and I was like,
Yeah, I do see it there, exactly where you're talking about. It's like right here on the bottom, like right up in here. There is a little number there.
What was it I did it with? That's it. Yeah, I can show you. You see this yellow cheese wedge that I've got here, this giant one that I've made.
Yeah.
What it was I ordered. Let me turn it for you so you can see the inside. Right, I bought one piece for 25p from the Lego shop I just told you about. Come home, done exactly what I just told you to do with that, and ordered the other piece because obviously, as is, it's a quarter cheese piece. Well, I wanted to turn it into a half cheese piece. So all I done was flip it over, as I told you, found the numbers, typed it into eBay, and as you can see now, I've got two of them. So yeah, what with the lights earlier from Sloth and that little chip, you learn something new every day.
Yeah, I did not know that. I appreciate it.
This is the thing about the Lego community. Everyone helps everyone out. Obviously there are some troublemakers. Sometimes I can be a troublemaker. I'm sure we all can. But as a rule, everyone I've met in the Lego community, I consider a friend. Some more than friends. Brother Slothrin. He's been on as long as I have. We message daily. I've sent Sloth Lego. It's not about the cost of anything. It's about the friendships you make, and they're priceless. And that's how I look at YouTube. Sloth, we started talking over a piece of pizza, Mike. He was like, "Have you got any pizza pieces, buddy?" I said, What do you mean? He said, I just looked on eBay and 3 pieces of pizza are $10. I said, hang on, let me go and look. And from that, we continued to talk. And in the end, yes, Sloth ended up with a box full of Lego going over to America. Plenty of parts, some Disney figs I sent him. I sent him all sorts, Mike.
Now it's going to take an hour for my eyes to readjust. Staring at that bright light. It looked like it said 7-7. I'm just going to type in Lego 7-7. Oh, there are 7-7 set here. See what I can come up with. Definitely not that.
Right, dismantle. Oh, Charlie's back. Hello, buddy. All sorted?
Oh, well, we actually, well, here, I'll tell you the story, and I'll flip my script here. We had does it flip? And oh, Baba, what we do?
Them damn technologies, eh, Charlie?
Oh gosh, I'm too old, too tired. We have a new. Let's see if I do this with. That doesn't do much, does it?
No.
I'm trying to flip it. Trying to flip the camera, but well, anyway, here I'll just do a. I've got the. Oh, there you go. So we just picked up a fresh a rescue.
Oh,
And so now, just recently, I gave her a bite of shrimp, and now she's like trying to. For the past 2 days, she was just in the water. She couldn't get her feelers right. But somebody, yeah. So longer story. So we've made a progress. That's where I was at. So is my hair okay?
yeah.
Hey, you're good, Charlie.
All right. So yeah, no. So we were. So we just try to get her to where she needs to be, and so now she's finally gonna like make this is our latest project. Now, of course, not counting the two pugs over there who were completely legit, but this is the other one. She's like right back there. Oh, there she goes. Here she comes. She's gonna come and get you. So I gave her a meal too. So, but no, they're two different and probably like years apart. Oh God. So she's hungry too.
City. Charlie, I'm gonna have to call you. I'm gonna have to call you Master Splinter from now on.
Well, I'll need about 2 more. I'm gonna get them as they go. Oh, but now this one, the true story is, and this is how it all started, is that this one is dang near run over her with the lawnmower.
Sure.
And I thought to myself, oh gosh, well she got brave. She hunkered down. The next thing you know, she's running across the yard. And I'm like, I'm not near a creek nor pond nor nothing. And then you see the little we do have a few minnows in there.
Yeah, yeah.
And of course, this is what we'll do. But then you're not supposed to feed the turtles minnows anymore. But she is after it. And now there is a Gary in here. Who do we got? Gary. Where's Gary? We've got Gary and his brother Gary. But they're somewhere else. But now, either way, it was just, oh, there she goes. She had been in a bad place, this one, for a few years. And so now she's in a good home now. Either way, that's my happy thoughts for today. Have you seen my rabbits?
It's good that you rescued it, Charlie.
Yeah.
I'm all for people rescuing, you know.
Oh my God. No, she's breathing. She's okay. Here's another. Well, so it's either turtles or rabbits. So here's our rabbits here. That's Skittles. Skittles.
Oh, now see
Really?
rabbit. There is one upstairs.
And then this is well, these are called the English English spots. English spots. So this one here, but she looks knackered. Well,
maybe
not...
she's running on English time, Charlie. It is 1:30 in the morning over here.
she could probably fancy a cup of tea. But she's our. Hey, you all right? There she goes. She's like, yo, I'm on. No.
That looks like, why is the camera on me?
Skittles. That's Skittles. This is Earl. Oh, see, now this is the baby. Oh. Well, she'll let you know. Oh, look at these two. They're oh. See, we have a bunny condo here.
Bunny condo. I've heard it all.
So this one is so this is our baby. And then this is Nibbins. Nibbins mixed wisp. But now we had the Nibbins and the white rabbit. And so, and this is where this is when Lewis Carroll comes into play, where behind the looking glass, when you start chasing white rabbits.
Damn rabbit holes, Charlie.
Rabbit holes. And then speaking of rabbit holes, this is the English spot. And he's like, wait, what? There you go. Oh my gosh, I got two on me now.
See, that's it. You had to give one affection, that's it. Yeah, I know, Slot. Rabbit condo, buddy. If I'm ever homeless, I'm coming to live in your house, Charlie.
It's the warm fuzzies. It's the warm fuzzies. It's you. It's either Oh,
I don't know. Well, I'm going to call it, guys. We're on 1 hour 50. We're going to do another 10 minutes, and I'm going to call it goose because
well,
I'm being a little bit loud. Mrs. Brett's got to get
oh,
up about 5:30, and it's already 1:30, and
but I,
I'm not
I
being
didn't show you
exactly
my
quiet.
crickets.
Crickets?
I got crickets.
No, no crickets.
I got a headache myself. No, yeah, call it, man. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, no, we got 10 minutes, guys. We got 10 minutes. I'll do it to the full 2
Yeah, I was
hours.
looking through that for StreamYard. It's like you're limited to per month on the free ones.
Yeah.
Well, that's very nice of you there, Charlie, to save all those turtles.
All right.
I'm gonna pick them as I go. Now the first one. Well, now saving is one thing, but then that's like less money for Lego. Now, well, thank you for saying, Mike. We'll, you do what you can when you can, and no thanks. No, you don't have to thank me. I just want to put things in and keep things in loving, living, and as much as I would hamper myself.
I understand what you're saying there, Charlie.
If you're picking it up what I'm putting down, then yes.
Yeah, I get ya. There's pets in this house.
I don't want to get weird or anything.
Nope, I totally understand what you're saying there, Charlie. Everything should have a home.
Do you got any pets, Mike?
I have one dog.
I'm jealous. To only have the one dog. Oh my gosh. I've had one dog in my life, and I would completely have only one dog. How are you, Brett? How many you have any pets?
I don't, Charlie, but upstairs there's a dog, a cat, and a rabbit. And if that's not enough, then I've got 7 children. So,
But you've got a rabbit.
well, it's not mine, Charlie. It's not mine. It's one of the children's.
What? But still, you're. But if it's one of the children's, which means you're taking care of the rabbit.
No,
No,
the deal was I took care of the child, not the rabbit.
well, you're taking care of the child, but then when the child says, "Oh, I can't take care of this rabbit anymore,"
But
what
yeah,
kind
no.
of rabbit is it?
It's a big fluffy one. That's all I know, and he's called Mr. Fluffy.
We gotta see this, and we gotta see that rabbit. And
Charlie, there is no way, buddy. He is a floor above me, and he doesn't like me. So
we've had rescues here that doesn't like you the first time. You gotta sort of
persist. It's like dogs. I know.
That'll be fair. To be fair, we got 6 minutes, 6, 5.
Yeah, just about.
Just under.
Yeah.
Right. Well, thanks for having me. Sorry I was vacant for a minute. I was feeding turtles.
Charlie, you're always welcome, buddy.
Wow.
We all have to do things, you know. I was meant to go and get a drink 15 minutes ago. I've been gassing.
That's right. Lego Mike, is that your stage name on YouTube?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm gonna have to go in there and make sure I am subscribed. And
Yeah,
as
happy
I
to
know
do all
I
that,
will
Charlie. I
be.
appreciate it.
Let's see here. Yeah, but you know how things get locked up. If I was in the chat at all, and whether who knows anything except for let's see.
I believe
Take
there's
care,
another
big
Lego
stuff.
Mike also. Mine is the yellow head. I believe there's another Lego Mike with the white brick head.
Oh, I'm getting like bodybuilders or something. What in the?
What are you looking at, John?
Oh, sorry. I forgot the O. It was like leg Mike. And these, hey, you forget a vowel. Oh my God, you get all sorts of.
Only you, Charlie. Only you.
Only I could make a mess of a mess.
As warm as my face is, I can feel Mrs. Brett coming down in a minute and whacking me round the head.
Let's see.
Uh-oh.
Is this you here, sir?
Yes, it is.
All right, then there you go. Okay.
That is
Well,
Lego
Charlie, I
Mike.
appreciate it.
Sub is on its way, and a bell will be appreciated, and then that is going to, I will get you there as well. So, all right then. Now I can take my my fall winter nap, because I'll be up at the wee hours. Where are you at, Mike? Lego, Mike?
I'm in Michigan myself.
Oh, that's a good place to be.
It's getting cold here.
I am in the Ohio Valley, Louisville. So you might be familiar with Hoosier Bricks.
Yep. That's right. I've seen you around with Hoosier. Yep.
Yeah, that's where I know you're from. So
Yep, exactly.
River.
Yep.
And then Brett's of course is across the pond, and good on you, sir. Brett's, you want to end it? We could go to post show. We could. Well, you know, I don't know. I'm not running this show. I'm just.
Yeah, I'm good, Brett.
I
appreciate you having me on, guys.
There's no problem, Mike. Anytime, buddy. Like I say, we'll have to hook up on Insta if you're on Insta. I did look for you before I started streaming, but I couldn't find you. But I kind of hoped that you would jump in the chat, and you did. But yeah, what we'll do is we'll end this and we'll have another 5 or 10 minutes backstage, guys, chatting. Right. So thank you to everybody for coming. What was going to be a 20-minute stream turned out to be a 2-hour stream, but you know. I'm going to say thank you to my buddy Charlie Bluegrass Bricks. I'm going to say thank you to my buddy Lego Mike for this being his first joint stream. Thanks for coming on, buddy. There's going to be more of us appearing, Mike. I'll make sure of that, buddy. We do some more streaming together. And yeah, don't forget to give these guys a little look out and a like and a sub. And yeah, stay tuned to Brett's Builds for the next epic.
We have the what is that, the another 72-hour stream? Is that still going?
Yeah. I shouted that up earlier. That's I think it's 19th, 20th, and 21st of November, Charlie.
That's right.
Yeah, because I
from last year.
So I asked Mike about it.
I'll be in there with you.
Yeah. Right. We're gonna say goodbye. Take care, everyone.
All right. Cheerio, all your mates.